Hello everyone, welcome to the 10th annual Leading with Our Values Award. Tonight is a special milestone for Miller Pipeline. For 10 years we have celebrated the people who don't just talk about our core values but live them. The men and women who show up every day and prove what Miller Pipeline stands for through their actions, their leadership, and their commitment to one another. This year we received an incredible 190 nominations. From the people in the field to those in the office, all aspects of our organization were represented. That alone tells us something powerful. Our culture is strong, our people are paying attention, and our values are alive and well across the company. The Leading with Our Values Award exists for one reason: to recognize the people who raise the bar for all of us. These are the individuals who lead by example, who protect their teammates, who take pride in their work, who step up when no one is watching. They make Miller Pipeline better, safer, stronger, and more respected every single day. Tonight we honor those who embody our 4 core values at the highest level. But before we do, let's take a moment to honor our past recipients. We're recognizing someone who plays a vital role in shaping the safety culture across our Ohio region. From developing new hires to coaching seasoned employees, this individual leads with integrity, accountability, and an unwavering commitment to doing things the right way. No matter the challenge or situation, he puts the company's best interests first, goes above and beyond for his team, and leads by example in everything he does. This is what leadership looks like. This is what safety looks like. This is Steve Ryan.
Hello, this is Steve.
Hey Steve, how are you? It's Jeff Sutcliffe, Miller Pipeline's president.
Oh, how are you? I'm doing good.
Hey, I won't take up too much time. I know you're in the middle of it here, but I wanted to give you some good news, hopefully. So the whole reason I'm calling to bother you in the middle of all the work that you're doing right now is that you were nominated by multiple people and won our safety award for this year. So congratulations.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
I hear, your teammates depend on a lot of things from you, whether it's coaching, making sure everybody's got the right PPE and all of the things. So again, it's just a standout example of what you represent for Miller Pipeline and the value that you bring to the safety side of the house. So again, just a huge bit of appreciation from me and a small token from us and our award here.
Well, thank you very much for the call. I was unaware. I'm actually kind of pretty excited to hear it. I'm humbled and I'm happy for it. I'm glad that I hold up to the values as much as I believed that I did. Honestly, I'd still like to come to work and do my job every day. So it's good to hear, and I appreciate you calling me directly. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Ohio's lucky to have you.
My name's Steve Ryan. I'm a SQC here in Columbus, Ohio. When I was younger, I worked at a moving company, dead-end job. A family member of mine worked for the gas company and says, go get your foot in the door, get with the contractor, create some opportunity for your family. So I did so after getting on here, laboring, started from the bottom down, kicking shovels, building meter sets, doing all the work in the ground. I realized this was a better career than what I thought I was opening myself up for. So I worked my way from a laborer to an operator to foreman. The safety position came about here in Columbus, Ohio about 9 years ago. They put a posting out, and my peers were really kind of what pushed me in this area. Other people I work with, calling foremans, going, "Hey, did you apply for that?" And I'm going, "I don't even know if I want to be in safety, right? What does it entail?" So I interviewed, things went good. I was offered the position and haven't really looked back.
Steve and I, we've known each other a long time. We've worked together in the field as well. He was my right-hand man for a long time in the field. Now he's my right-hand man in the safety world. It's great having somebody there you can count on to take whatever you throw at him. He's going to go 110% at whatever it is.
Having a Steve Ryan on your team makes life very easy. If you get busy and tag Steve in for something, he's going to either, if he doesn't know the answer, he'll take the time to find you that answer, or he might know it from a previous experience. He can run out to the job and be an extra set of eyes for you. So I think he's played a pivotal role in getting our safety culture to where it's at.
Steve would remind you of a high school football coach, a college football coach. He coaches his kids' leagues, and it shows. They've got that mentality. It's a gift. He's 100% on board and driving the guys to be better.
I live by the same thing that I ask others to do. If I show up on the job site and I'm wearing everything I'm supposed to be doing, they're more likely to be wearing everything they're supposed to be wearing. If I show up to the job site and behave as I'm supposed to, that's usually the behavior I get from others. Just building the confidence, I suppose, would be one of the strategies, right? Letting them know that you're there for them. It's not about my pride or my ego or anything else. A lot of opportunity to coach and meet people one-on-one, be impactful to the guys that come through the door when they start here, and then see them progress.
Steve's the type of guy, you can call him at 6 o'clock in the morning. You can call Steve at 6 o'clock in the evening. Probably going to catch him at a lacrosse practice. And I think that's a big thing with Steve is, his passion for coaching. He rolls that into his passion for the safety culture at Miller Pipeline.
So what I live for is my family. My wife, Molly, and I have been together for 20 years. We started dating in 2004. We have 2 kids now, 17-year-old Gavin, 12-year-old Maverick. Back to the coaching end of things, as a parent, you are obviously coaching your child through life. I just hope that I'm making the right impacts on those kids all the time. My wife, Molly, is my backbone. I rely on her a lot, right? She keeps the stuff together. She keeps us honest. Somehow she makes sure everyone gets where they're supposed to be, and she somehow finds a way to be there for everything as well.
We actually asked your family to send you a video to congratulate you on your award. Do you mind watching it?
Steve, congratulations on winning the 2026 Leading with Our Values Safety Award. This is such a huge accomplishment. Although most of us at home aren't really that surprised, you basically run our house like you run a safety meeting. Bend at the knees, put your life jacket on, head on a swivel. I'm pretty sure the kids think you might pass out a safety violation during dinner. But in all seriousness, this award makes so much sense. Whether you are at work or coaching our boys, you lead the same way, with integrity, accountability, and a whole lot of heart. You care about your crews the same way you care about your players and our kids. You teach them to do the right thing, not the easy way. You expect effort, you expect discipline, and you show up every single day ready to give your best. The boys are so lucky to have a dad who not only talks about values, but also lives by them. And your team at Miller Pipeline is lucky too. We are so proud of you. Congratulations. We love you.
Dad, congratulations on your award.
Congratulations, we love you.
That touched me a little bit more than I thought it would. Everybody works so hard and they go without, to be honest, I never expect anybody to reward me with anything. Every day I live by however you present yourself is how people are going to remember you, right? The integrity, right? Whatever you do, someone somewhere is going to remember that, whether it's positive or negative. So I try to push the right thing. So when you hear people you live with or work with are willing to nominate you, they identified it, and you just think you came to work and done your everyday duties, it's really humbling. I'm very thankful for it.
It means a lot when Steve's getting this award, and he's got all the pieces together, right? All those puzzle pieces are coming together. He's figured out the secret sauce It's getting the guys working together, getting the supervisors working together, safety working together. When you can get everybody on the same team working as one, Steve's definitely figured it out, and it very proud of it.
I think it's very rewarding to him to know how valuable he is to the team. You know, he won't stand up. He probably doesn't want to give a speech or anything like that, but that recognition needs to happen sometimes, you know, because this business that we're in, you can get dropped behind the shadows, kind of get forgotten about sometimes, you know, but his importance, like I said, the numbers that we've started to be able to come up with here in the Ohio region is just that culture, that bought-in, and that passion that I talked about Steve Ryan. So I'm very happy to call Steve Ryan a friend and also a co-worker and a right-hand man.
It's very humbling, right? There's 4 of these awards that are nominated and 1 every year. I've been doing this role for going on 9 years, close to 9 years now. I never put myself in the running for it. I never thought, man, I need to be awarded for anything I do, but it's definitely humbling. It feels good to be rewarded when you do the right thing.
Congratulations, Steve, and thanks for everything you've done. We now move to the Quality in Everything We Do award. Quality isn't just about meeting expectations, it's about exceeding them. It's about showing up every day with precision, accountability, and pride in the work we deliver. She has raised the bar across our operations, exceeding CenterPoint's reporting and deliverable standards, improving last year's performance, and setting a new standard for excellence. She plays a critical role in the bidding process, supporting the Midwest region, and is always ready to step in when her team needs her. The 2026 Quality in Everything We Do award goes to Sarah Frazier.
Miller Pipeline, this is Sarah.
Hey Sarah, it's Jeff Sutcliffe. How are you today?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, I know you're busy, but I wanted to bother you for a minute. You know these small things that we do to recognize our employees every year called Leading with Our Values Award?
Okay.
You were nominated by multiple people for the Quality Award, and you were chosen and actually won the award. So congratulations for being the 2026 Leading with Our Value Awards winner for Quality.
Oh, thank you. That's a privilege. Thank you.
I'll tell you, got recognized by multiple people, you know, people you engage with pretty regularly, very complimentary about how you've kind of taken the lead with CenterPoint and are very depended on by the team, and somebody that won't make that relationship as smooth if you weren't here. So really just wanted to congratulate you and tell you a heartfelt thank you from all of us at Miller Pipeline. And again, congratulations on being our Quality winner.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to me.
Sarah Frazier. I am a operations coordinator and I work here in Indiana. Been here for 24 years. I actually worked for Vectren for a year in a temp service. The actual day I was leaving Vectren, Blake Hollingsworth came to me and offered me the job on the spot, and I took it. And I started working for Miller Pipeline 2 weeks later. I verify addresses and SAP numbers in WINS for the CenterPoint people. I do a bunch of reporting for CenterPoint. I got a daily report I have to do, and then I have a once a week report. And then just making sure everything's lined out. Everybody has what they need. And whoever calls me, and I get phone calls about everything, you just help them out, get them what you need.
She's done a little bit of everything, right? In that 24, almost 25 years with us. I mean, she's done anything from correct timesheets to, you know, fix service cards, to call in locates, to, you know, managing form stack forms, to get information from the field to back office, and everything in between.
Everybody's different. Knowing that for one person this is important, for another one it might not be. And to be able to adapt to, you know what, when I'm faced with Adrian, I know that the things that are important to him, and them are the ones we addressed. And for Jesse Fuller, might be something totally different.
It keeps our guys in the field moving. A lot of times it keeps our GF or superintendents from having to mess with it on the backside. You know, she's kind of that go-to, gets it done.
She has a lot of respect from the field folks. I mean, to the point, you know, not going to lie about it, we've asked her to go out into the field if she would be a foreman or a GF for us.
The people out in the field are why I do my job. They're the reason why I want to be the best, and my quality of work is for them because I want them to count on me. You know, they find themselves in situations or I want to help them out with that. I mean, when I was hired here, it was pretty much told to me, you work for these people. Your job is to make their life easier. And I really did take that to heart.
She is a huge supporter of our folks in the field, and she lives for those guys. She will, you know, probably go above and beyond when they call her looking for help. It's like a no-brainer. They call her and it's like big sis taking care of you.
To hear when I was first talking to them and how their voice changed to, you can hear that they are relaxed, they're calmer now, and they got what they needed from me. That's where I find, I guess, the greatest compliment ever.
For her, she wants to understand the field in order to be better at what she does. By her being engaged with that foreman, you know, we're hearing things that don't work, things that work well. You know, we can go back and redo something, or we can expand on something that is going well.
They have all been good to me, and I learned a lot from every single one of them. So having that respect for them, it makes it easy.
She's got quite a work ethic that she holds herself to a pretty high standard, and she's one of the few people that I know that actually set goals for herself and works very hard to achieve those goals.
I'm kind of weird. I set goals for myself on a daily basis. I look at something and said, this should only take me this long to do it. And I try to, you know what I mean? I try to make that timeline. I would like to be better than what I was yesterday. And don't get in mind, I'm human, I make mistakes, I fail. But why did I fail? And what do I need to do to make sure I'm never put in that situation ever again?
Some people don't, they're not looking for work, they're looking for a job. She doesn't mind the work. She doesn't mind the interactions, and she kind of thrives on helping others.
All right, so we have a video from your family member. I believe it's your sister. Would you mind watching it?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Sarah. I'm so proud of you and happy for you to be receiving this honor. It is so well deserved. You are such a hard worker and a woman of integrity, and you care to help people and get the right answers. And if you don't know it, I know you're going to seek it out and help them. I hear you talk about work situations, but I also know personally in your family life that is who you are. Through our faith and family, we always want to be helpful and be caring, and it matters to us to do something right and make sure that all is considered and taken care of in the right way, in the well way. And those core values for your job, I know, is something you also apply to your daily life. Very proud of you. Well deserved. Congratulations.
What does that make you feel?
Honored. And it is a privilege.
She has never really asked, I've never heard her ask for recognition on anything. And that's what's, you know, kind of cool. Not a, hey, look what I did type person. It's, I'm going to take care of it. You know, and you go back in an email and you look for something and you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot this. You check with her and it's already done. It's, you know, so I think she thrives on just probably helping others, really, and doesn't necessarily look for reward from it. I'm glad she got this.
Every day she's willing to open arms, embrace it, figure out what it is, how it can be done better, how it can be done faster, anything like that.
I am very honored. And I'm privileged to work here. I'm privileged to work for the people out in the field. They are the number one for me. I don't like to be in the spotlight. I kind of like being back behind the scenes doing my thing, but I am really touched and honored to be awarded this. When I started working here and all that stuff, it felt like home. I found where I was supposed to be at. I worked in so many medical fields. I worked in professional finance kind of stuff, but this is where I was supposed to be at.
Well done, Sarah. We now transition to the Commitment to the Team Award. Commitment to the team means more than just showing up. It's building others up, leading with integrity, and always making time for people who count on you. This individual brings in critical water work for the company and is always focused on growing the business. But more importantly, he takes care of his people. He makes sure his crew has everything they need to succeed and never hesitates to step in when someone needs support. He's calm, organized, and dependable. He's the kind of leader who finds answers, and when he doesn't have one, he connects you with someone who does. His work in the field speaks for itself, but his acts of kindness make Kenny Vero the 2026 Commitment to the Team Award winner.
Hello.
Is this Kenny?
Yes, it is.
Kenny, hey, it's Jeff Sutcliffe, Miller Pipeline's president, calling you. How are you today?
Hey, I'm doing good, Jeff. How are you?
Good. Hey, I'm going to only try and take a minute of your time here. I know you're a busy guy, but I just wanted to let you know we do the small thing called Leading with Our Values Award. Well, I'm calling to bother you to let you know that you were nominated and won the Commitment Award as it relates to our Living with Our Values. So
get out of here.
Nope, absolutely.
You kidding me?
You were well recognized by teammates all around you, I would say, whether they're peers out in the field, folks you help lead every day, folks you interact with in the office. It was very apparent that you go above and beyond for what is called for out in the field. So yeah, congratulations on the Commitment Award.
That is unbelievable. Thank you. And yeah, I love all these people. You know, I don't even know what to say.
I know you're doing great work out there. I know you're giving us a great chance on the water side of the business out there. You're probably one of the sole reasons or one of the reasons that we're going to be able to work that into other things down the road in other areas. So again, from my chair, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the way you're taking care of our people and just making sure that, that Miller culture is alive and well out there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we're doing big things. One awesome thing is that we used to be, we were KS before, but what a nice feeling that everyone's like, it's the same culture, even better, like what we wanted it to be, like since we joined Miller and we are Miller and we carry the name with a lot of pride and what an honor.
Yeah, it's great to hear and congratulations. So again, thanks for everything you do.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the call. That's much appreciated. And thank you again. And I'm going to have to, that's a little emotional, I never really got recognized like that. So I appreciate it.
Yep. Well, you're getting it now. So thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. And
Take
I appreciate the call.
Yep.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
My name is Ken Vero. I'm a superintendent for Miller Pipeline out of Mount Prospect, Illinois. Started off as a laborer pretty long, seems like a long time ago now, but kind of put myself out there and I was able to hop on with KS Energy at the time as a laborer. From there, I just kind of climbed and became a foreman. I really loved running work. And after that, there was an opportunity to become a general foreman. Did that, took on a lot of work. And from there, I worked myself into a superintendent position and, the rest is kind of history.
He could be used as a case model in many different areas. So to credit Kenny, he came from not knowing the gas industry at all to going from day one apprentice with the right attitude to lead swamper on a crew, to crew leader, to general foreman, to now superintendent, managing a whole division of Miller.
Kenny's ability to galvanize people together through motivation, through, candid conversations, through personal discussions, allows you to really get enthusiastic about wanting to do those things, and you don't realize that you're really just doing something that's going to be really big and it's going to push you to another level.
I love spending time with the guys. I always ran a tight crew, almost like a little unit. These are my guys. So just empowering everybody around me, whether it's a new guy, and you just teaching a guy how to use a shovel. Those things are very important to me, and I still hold it very near and dear to my heart.
Respect given is a respect get. Kenny does a great job of staying professional. He does a great job of treating all the guys that work for him at a high regard.
Kenny listens, and when he listens, sometimes guys are going to be going through some stuff. You know, we all go through things, and Kenny listens. And when you have somebody that's willing to listen to you and that's actually willing to hear you out, sometimes you just get this sigh of relief, like, ah.
When you use words like camaraderie and brotherhood, for us, it's real, it's a tangible thing. It's very important to me, and I look for it in all our guys. And at the end of the day, we're all out here to truly support each other, get this work done, do a good job, and maintain a good reputation. For me, busy's good. Yeah, I get up in the morning, go to the gym, after work, help out at the MMA gym and coach my kids. That's my antidote for success. Oftentimes throughout the day, people are looking to me for answers. When I go to train, I'm training under very gifted, very intelligent guys, and I'm looking to them for answers, and I'm slowing things down, and I'm learning.
He's big into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA, and he never wants to quit. He never wants to let anybody down. You know, and so I think that's where a lot of that commitment comes from, is his willingness to just always continue to fight.
This is a testament to Kenny and his will, right? We in this area, in our Northern Illinois market, we came into challenges with some of the existing customers that we had, and throughout the year we had to come up and game plan, strategize how we were going to pivot to utilize our resources, equipment to you know, further the market. One space that we wanted to enter into was the water space.
We didn't have a water division here. And he was actually he was working in the gas side for us in the city, and we got a couple projects, and now, you know, we're running 10+ crews this year. We have over 1,000 lead service replacements on the books. We've executed over 5 main replacement projects for water, tons of emergency work that deals with you know, operations and maintenance piece.
But with that comes a lot of sacrifice. This wasn't a 9-to-5 type approach. Kenny, as a manager, had to really work 24/7 at this to make this happen. It was emergency call-outs. You know, it's the stuff that when everybody else is sleeping, he's answering the phone, he's sending guys out there, he's making sure things are lined up.
It's important for us to be number one to our customers. We've never said no to any type of emergency situation. We're always there within 2 hours. I will die on that sword. It is very important to me, and like a good leader, you make sure that you surround yourself with people who have the same thought process. We need to be there, we got to get done. If they can't be there, quick communication. I'm at my daughter's party, you know, whatever, call Joey. He's going out there, you know, it's no problem.
We pivoted into that water work. Kenny spearheaded that, and it ended up being a great opportunity. We went from, you know, to put it in perspective, we went from $0 in water work to pretty much $25–30 million in a matter of a year.
When you talk about commitment, you build a team, a group of people. You have to win work for these people. You have to earn work for these guys so they could provide for their families.
Outside of work, you know, it's really easy to quantify somebody as an employee, and they're good in that sense. Not only is his commitment good and in the workspace, he's a role model to his family, you know, and that's something that needs to be said too.
We also took the opportunity to reach out to a member of your family to have them send in their congratulations. So I'm hoping you can watch it and just give me your reaction.
Hi, I'm Anna, Kenny's wife. Just wanted to take a moment, Kenny, to congratulate you on receiving this award. The kids and I are so proud of you. Over the years, we have seen firsthand your dedication, hard work, integrity, endless hours, and just how you consistently go above and beyond in everything that you do at work and at home. You truly deserve this recognition. We're so proud of you. Congratulations again, and we love you very much.
What does it mean to hear that from your wife?
Yeah, that means a lot. That's my, it's the love of my life, mother of my children. My wife's been with me since day one, seen it all. Worked 7 days a week. We can talk about committed individuals, you know, spent a lot of time working a lot of long hours and hit the road for a while. 4 kids so she holds it down at home and brings them to their sports and cooks dinner. So yeah, thank you, Anna.
When I look at the commitment award too, it's not even just within our field of work. It's commitment as a person, as a father, right? As a partner, as a friend, and as a coworker.
Kenny is not only great and committed in the workplace for Miller Pipeline, but as a family man, he's hands down top notch.
I don't do what I do for an award. I think it's really nice, and it's a great compliment to receive award, and I'm truly honored. But the fact that I heard a lot of my friends, and I'll call them my friends, these guys, loyal guys, that they took the time to write up and nominate me, I'm extremely honored, and it means the world to me. I love these guys.
Thanks so much, Kenny, and congratulations again. Our final award tonight is the Reputation Built on Integrity Award. This person is a tremendous asset to Miller Pipeline and an incredible leader within our customer experience group. She stepped into that role requiring a constant problem-solving mentality, steady leadership, and the ability to navigate high-pressure situations. And she does it all with the professionalism, focus, and positivity that we would expect a Miller Pipeline employee to bring. She has balance between our customers and our employees, approaching every challenge with empathy, energy, and a personal touch. She builds strong relationships, keeps a level head in demanding situations, and consistently finds outcomes that serve both our customers and our people, and that is what makes Renee Bremmel the 2026 Reputation Built on Integrity Award recipient.
Hi there.
Hey Renee, it's Jeff. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. You working today?
I am.
You know these small things that we do, our Living with Our Value Awards?
Yeah.
So we've been doing them for 10 years now. And in this version, you were nominated and won for the Reputation Award.
Oh my God.
So
Thank you.
multiple people, I'll tell you, both back office and field, in full recognition of your reputation, not only as a Miller Pipeline employee, but just figuring out how to get and navigate, tough situations with customers and doing it with the professionalism and, all the things that we would expect as a Miller Pipeline employee. So congratulations.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Definitely don't do what I do for an award, but it's nice to see it. So I love being part of the family here.
Renee Bremmel. My title is Customer Experience Manager, and I oversee the AR and invoicing for all of Miller Pipeline. I actually went to school for interior design in Chicago, and I was doing, would design homes and stuff like that. When the economy crashed in 2008, I moved into the AutoCAD design side of it, and I started doing fire sprinkler system design. And then my last company, I grew through them with like business development and customer relations and experiences and different things there. And then ended up here at Miller, and so here I am still with customers, and one of my biggest passions, honestly, is still the people.
We were looking to really just figure out a way to mature kind of the position, which is why we changed the name of the title to Customer Experience Manager, and Renee's name's the first one that popped into my head, just based off of the fact that she realizes that collecting cash at the end of the day is just one part of the job, right? If you don't help solve problems upstream or become part of those processes, you're never going to get ahead of it. So it was something that we needed to do here from a maturity standpoint, and she was the perfect person for it.
So our company recently did a switch to our work and asset management system, which is basically the way we invoice our contractors, and kind of got introduced to Renee through that process over the last year. Renee will call you up with a problem, but she's gonna have 3 or 4 options that she's already thought through on how to fix that problem. So as you can imagine, as we're transitioning to this new system, things were pretty clunky as it was coming out, but it was always like a breath of fresh air to talk to Renee, because it was, hey, here's a problem, but I've got these 3 or 4 ways that I think we can fix it.
We're sometimes the first and we're the last point for a customer. So if we don't hit that reputation mark correctly, that can actually hurt operations all the way upstream. So I do think that's where we have to partner, not with ops, not with just the customer, but also with our leadership to understand as we're looking to adapt our changes, we need to make sure that the reputation we're bringing forward is also successful. Sometimes you have to smile through a tough situation. You have to laugh through an even more difficult situation. And I think that's what the reputation means to me, is just how can you not let that challenge overcome me as a personal person? I try to deliver that to my team.
I'm curious about your car accident. Can you kind of describe what that experience was like?
Yeah, so I was driving into downtown Chicago. So there was a gentleman that worked at the city of Chicago, and he actually allowed me to alter the blueprints on site. So as I was driving down to Chicago that day, I actually got a really weird feeling that came over me. I was in my company car, and I actually pulled off the interstate, got back in I drove back to the office, got back in my own personal SUV, and then shortly after that is when I got rear-ended at 60 miles an hour. So I was at a standstill in light dustiness snow. And the cops even told my parents that if I was probably in a smaller vehicle, there would have been a worse outcome for me. A lot of challenges I had to overcome. I couldn't walk for a little bit, so I had to overcome walking again and just getting that ability back. A lot of different injections and things within my back to do that. And so I still face some pain today, but I feel like a lot of people have it way worse than me. I'm grateful to be here, and I'm grateful to be able to walk and do different things. And so I think for me, I just really focus on that positive energy, and I portray that into my life day in and day out. Everybody jokes that when I first started at Miller, that it was such a quiet department, and now my department's the loudest, probably because of me. But I do think that if you don't bring fun to the day, then it also makes for the difficult moments challenging. And so I think for me, that's what I do, is I just I'll laugh through it. I mean, you'll hear me crack jokes, but at the end of the day, I really do care about what I do, and I care about what's right for Miller and also for our customer.
As part of this, we wanted to reach out to a member of your family and just give them the chance to congratulate you on this award. So we reached out to your mom, and she has a video, so if you could hit play for me.
Renee, congratulations on the Reputation Award. I am filled with immense pride at your achievement. You've once again proven that with hard work and dedication, commitment, and perseverance, and let's not forget your Excel spreadsheets, that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. I hope as you continue on your journey, you strive for excellence, and remember to always take care of yourself and believe in yourself. Love you. Oh, that's sweet. Honestly, great, because my mom's been my mentor, and if I had to take who I got my work skills from or my ethic from, it's my mother, day in and day out. My dad's also a very hard worker too, of course, but my mom's in the electrical industry, and so it's kind of fun. Now we actually get to talk. I'm like, oh, I know that customer name. And so it's kind of funny that we kind of now relate a little bit more, so she understands some of the challenges that I have to go through and things like that. So that's kind of been fun to do that with her, but she's one of my biggest supporters, and my parents will always show me nothing but love and support, so it's great to hear that from her.
Renee is somebody who's full of life. She's, has a passion for what she does. I think people may underestimate Renee or not know what to think of her initially, and I think it quickly changes from that perception to understanding that she's super knowledgeable on the topic. She's had a lot of experiences, both good and bad, to pull from. Somebody who's willing to go above and beyond and even just help on the customer side of things. If that means, Miller Pipeline's name's gonna have a better reputation out in the market, she's all for it.
I know that she's putting in a solid 8-hour day, if not more, every Sunday to get herself prepared for a Monday. She doesn't have to do that. She does it because she wants things. She's trying to make things work as efficiently as she can. She's protecting the people that work underneath her. I can't think of anybody more deserving of a reward like this, and somebody that is what you want to be seen as a reputation for Miller.
It means a lot. I actually don't, was never expected it, right? That's, I think, the biggest thing to say. It means a ton, but I don't do what I do for a nomination, right? And I think maybe that's what makes people want to nominate somebody, right? Is they're not doing it for that show, but it means a lot to me. I'm also very grateful for the time that I've been here and having to be able to build that reputation and rapport with people that have been here for 15, 10, 20, 30 years. It's really cool to be able to have that relationship with people.
Thank you to all who submitted nominations, and thank you to our winners, Steve, Sarah, Kenny, and Renee. You are excellent teammates, whom we are all lucky to work with. I look forward to returning in 2027 to present 4 more exceptional individuals. Take care and stay safe.